prospective transfer students. My name's Sarah Sun, and I'm a junior majoring in business administration, minoring in real estate development. But I was also a transfer student. I'm in my third semester right now at USC, and I absolutely love it. But I know what it's like to be in your shoes because I was there 2 years ago. So today I have Bruce Greer here with me today, and he's going to tell you all about the USC transfer admissions process. So come on, let's go. My name's Sarah Sun, and I'm here with Bruce Greer, who works in the USC admissions office for transfer students. Thank you so much for being here, Bruce.
It's a pleasure
to be here.
It's a pleasure to be here.
There's a lot of prospective transfer students who have a lot of questions, so I really appreciate your time.
Okay, fire away.
A student from Mount SAC wants to know, are there any prerequisites to the USC Marshall School of Business?
Sarah, there is a few. We like students, well, we want students to have the equivalency of our writing 140, and we also want students to have the equivalent of our math 118, or they can substitute that with the equivalent of our math 125. They can find these equivalents by going to their articulation agreements, in this case Mount SAC and USC, and they will find the equivalent. But you must have those prereqs to get into the Marshall School. You also have to have A's or B's in those prereqs.
Great, thank you. A student from LA City College would like to know, who should a transfer student contact if they have any questions?
Well, they go on to, all the counselors here at USC are assigned to different schools and community colleges, so they need to go on our website and get to the undergraduate admissions office, then click on preparing for USC, and then it will say find your admissions counselor, and then you type in the school you go to, and the name of the counselor will come up with the phone number and the email address of that counselor.
Great, thank you. So from your experience, what makes a transfer student the most competitive in an application pool?
Well, the most competitive is the student who has the high GPAs. We want our students, transfer students, even though we don't have a minimum GPA, our average GPA for transfer students is a 3.7. So that means that you have to have a lot of A's to get into USC. You don't have to have straight A's, and as I said, we don't have a minimum GPA because we don't want to penalize students who didn't do well early in their academic career but are now doing really well and getting straight A's. So, but the average once again is a 3.7.
So do you have any advice for transfer students?
Well, my advice to transfer students is to be a full-time student. We don't want you to be a part-time student. We definitely don't want you withdrawing from classes. We want to make sure that that you can do a full load of classes. So we do look at the W's. The bottom line is we're looking for students who we feel can get here and graduate in a timely manner and be able to compete with the very good freshman students that we bring in, and so that's what we're primarily looking at, and just to make sure that you can compete. And the GPA obviously will determine the competitiveness.
Great. Well, thank you so much for being here.
Well, thank you for asking.